This weekend hits different, don't it? It's not just a break from work, it's a reminder. Some folks remember the uniforms, some remember the food, some remember the folks that used to be here and the quiet they left behind. Memorial Day is stitched into this country's fabric, but we also carry our own private memorials. People who carried us when we couldn't stand right. Songs we don't sing out loud anymore, but still hum under our breath. And before we jump into today's tale, just know, episode 6 is a shimmer, a signal. We're still walking these standalone stories, each one a spark, but starting with the next episode, we begin to weave them. I know up until this point, you've been wondering which characters are going to be the main protagonist and things like that, but on this next episode, following this one, we're going to start weaving the stories together, and episode 7, that's when the pattern starts to show. That's when names return. That's when some of these faces stop being strangers. But first, there's a man named Avery, a mail carrier with a map no one gave him and a door that wasn't there yesterday. This is Tailors and Tales, Tales from the Woven Flame. Episode 6, The Door That Shouldn't Exist. That ain't your phone. That's your memory tuning up. Welcome to Tailors and Tales, where we don't just tell stories, we unthread the silence. Episode 6, The Door That Shouldn't Exist. House of Adaptation, Song of Shifting. To shift is not to betray your path. It's to survive long enough to walk it. Scene 1, Package Not Meant for Here. Avery is scanning mail in a building slated for demolition when he notices a door that wasn't there yesterday. It's older than the building, unlocked. Behind it, an overgrown hallway pulsing with an almost inaudible beat. It didn't feel haunted. It felt overdue. Scene 2, The Room of Two Voices. Inside the room is him, not a mirror, not a dream, another version of him, arguing, one voice frantic, the other calm. Which version did I free? Which one survived? The door vanishes behind him. Reality shifts, not drastically, but like a shoulder shrug. He checks his phone. It's an hour earlier than it should be. Avery walks out of the building, but his gait is different. He doesn't walk to survive now. He walks to test the edge. The glyph of the shifting house burns into a post-scan device, just for a blink. The next day, someone stops Avery mid-route. You delivered something weird yesterday. He says nothing, but that night, in a game mod forum, he types, "Anyone else seen a door like this?" He attaches a sketch, drawn with muscle memory he didn't learn. You don't find new paths by walking straight. You find them by turning corners you weren't supposed to see. The thread remembers, and so must we. What role, name, or skill have you worn that wasn't yours, but helped you survive? And are you still wearing it? The spark doesn't shout. It hums. So if you feel it stirring, follow. Let the rhythm lead, and the tale will meet you. Peace.